Okay, on this one I'm going to ask you to do is watch this flat earth video uh, again after you watch what I'm about to show you. So this would be what they show you as a normal earth, view. I'm just going to click on this. And I found this on another video, and I'll leave that video link as well. Click on AE. Alright, that's going to go ahead and give you your reality, your flat earth model with everything included. My position would be right here in the United States. You can see that this I have indicated on this one. I believe I have the currents, the waves going. If you want to animate currents, this is going to be tides and all that people assigned to the moon. This is all its own creation. Waves, water, all that is its own creation. I have the move into airflow. In fact, hold on, airflow. Let me close that. Airflow will show you going around. How you get the turbulence. And this is all underneath the dome, so if I had laid this the other way, it would look like an eyeball. Alright, so this is a model that you can use to help you understand how this works. And then so once you get to the what's called the South Pole, because anywhere you from this would be the what's called north on the compass. Think of this as a compass face as well. Anywhere else you go, you're going to be heading south, and that would end up here at this ice wall, which the extent of exploration is unknown to me. Of course, there are those who would of course know that there is truth beyond here, because this is patrolled, so no one can do that, right? That's what military is for out in the oceans. It's not to keep people from fighting, it's to keep people from getting out to understand this stuff. So anyways, enjoy this video and take a look at this map. It shows you exactly how it is, man. This is it. Okay, I wanted to go ahead and use this video, which is just a rocket that goes up to a point in the atmosphere, and then I'm going to use that image to show you something. A logical question which would have to be answered by anyone who believes that you live on a sphere or a globe of any sort. The reason this is important, and the reason it matters, is that there is no space that you think of. There is no planets out there that are out there revolving around the sun, and the sun and all of that is then revolving around yet another sun. And then all of that is then moving through space at some speed and forever expanding. It's not true. Okay? Please pay attention. For right now, I don't care about anything else. As far as you and I can see, at eye level, that's a flat surface. Period. So logically speaking, if we were to believe the model that is given, you would have to be observing some sort of slope downwards at this point. And then the sea above would of course be expanding, and then you would actually be seeing the Y of separation at some point, right? But you don't. You always see a demarcation line of a flat demarcation line, right? And why is that important? Logically speaking, you're right. What is the definition of someone who is insane? Someone who does something over and over expecting a different result. So by thinking just by going higher or getting this, that, or the other thing done, that result will change, is ludicrous. It's flat. And let me go into now what that means. Okay, so let's take this drawing here. Okay, so imagine, if you will, the two seas, right? That separation between the two C's then is what I'm calling the iris. Alright, just think of the iris of your eye. That iris area, and go look at the shape of your iris if you'd like to see more on that. The C's above and below come together, the two C's with the earth included. That gives you your gold, your blue, and your what? Green. And then the last color, or the red, dirt, red dirt. Just that idea. The red area being the area of population, where all landmass is in the red area. Okay. The circle I drew in the center, of course, would be what's the pupil, or what would be the what is called the North Pole. Okay, and that would be that section. The outside area, of course, has not been reached yet, and I would say, that's the best I can tell you. Of course, the sun and the moon go around in this area. The stars, all of them, are up into this canopy being shown. Okay, so you have some that cannot be seen from this side, some that cannot be seen from this side. Of course, giving way to your north and south stars, because you see that you're looking into this right now. So if I laid a line across, right, you do understand that. If I laid a line across, right, boom. That's one half, that's the other half, right? Now you're looking at inside 3D. This is depth, okay? Kind of like that, looking into it, okay? Backwards. So that covers everything. That covers all the complaints everyone has. It covers the angles up and down. It covers the C's, it covers the CC idea, it covers the 33 idea, it covers the beehive idea, it covers the poles idea, it covers the landmass idea, it covers the sun and the moon lights rotation, it covers the reason why some people can see stars in areas where other people can't, because this is a large area. This iris area is unknown to me how big this is. It's just it would just be huge. So the area that people live in would be this section, let's just say, as far as I know. It'd be something like that big. You see what I'm saying? Kind of even less. If I'm trying to make it not stick out too far. So then the area that you run into the so-called South Pole ice, this would be anywhere you go into, you would run into the ice, and you would say that they would say, oh, it's the South Pole, huh? No, you just run into that ice wall, and that ice wall is represented by the green. All right, so that covers all that. Man, no space travel. There is no planets. Planets are nothing more than projected ideas in the modern day. Before, nothing more than wandering stars, or just lights moving. Now you have the idea of being able to see a projection, with all its little dramas and whatnot included, right? So then one more picture. This one, okay. Okay, so you have your three planes of existence. The one plane then that all three come into contact with, I'll make highlight and then bring over to the side. You can see that that's no more than the idea of the DNA as well. It's also the idea of, you have from nothing, you have the idea of a point. This point being right here. Okay. Hold on. Okay. So that idea being right there. So that's your 1 into 2 making your 3, or your first triangle. Okay? 3 points making an angle. Okay? Then that goes into the 4, the door, the 5 being the 4 into the 1. Okay? then that door leading you into the cube idea. Okay. With a mirrored opposite, think if you're looking at light, or I'm sorry, if you're looking at the idea of movement in a gas column, if I have my first repeat, then my second repeat, which is brought into existence, the third repeat left open goes into the unknown. Okay? So that's that.